Hello everyone and welcome back to Flowing with Angels. Thank you so much for joining me again for another angel message, this time from the lovely Archangel Haniel, featuring the symbolism of ginger. If you are interested in personal angelic guidance, please contact me through my website, which is listed in the description box below. And as always, thank you so much for your love and support for this channel. Let's explore the symbolism of ginger first and then look at Archangel Haniel's channeled message for us. The root of the ginger plant emanates a strong motivating energy and is often associated with the sun and the power of the element of fire. Its warming capacity helps to raise our body heat and harmonize our internal energies, promoting health, vigor, and invoking our inner divine masculine side. Ginger not only makes us feel empowered and invigorated, but also makes us realize that nothing really stands in our way but our own limiting thoughts and beliefs. As a root, it helps to ground this understanding into our physical bodies, so our actions will become more empowered and aligned as well. Ginger strengthens our solar plexus chakra and brings awareness to how we have been blocking our growth and living out of sync with our true radiant selves. It encourages us to take back our power and assume responsibility for fully engaging and being present in our lives. Due to its richness in antioxidants and anti-inflammatory and medicinal properties, ginger is also associated with healing, renewal, and physical as well as emotional detoxification. In a spiritual sense, ginger offers protection against negative influences and helps to attract abundance, prosperity, and success into our lives. Let's see what guidance the beautiful Archangel Haniel has in store for us today. But remember, these messages are timeless, so whenever you come across them, there will be some angelic pointers for you here. My dearly beloved ones, I, Archangel Haniel, have come to visit with you, bearing a message about spicing up your life in these dark days of winter in the northern hemisphere of your planet. With the symbolism of ginger, we are going to the root of your personal power, self-acceptance, and worthiness. My guidance will be twofold. Firstly, I would like to enlighten you how to preserve and keep your energy levels high in this natural period of rest and preparation for a new season of blossoming. And secondly, I would like to address how you can rejoice in cultivating new ideas and making plans during these winter months. As the Archangel who promotes the stillness and tranquility of the night, as well as the natural passion and zest for life during the sunlit day, I would like to show you how a time of rest and tranquility does not have to be lacking in passion, joy, and excitement. Allow me to illustrate this with a little story regarding the ginger plant. This lovely plant continuously grows and abundantly blossoms for around 9 months before the leaves die off and the plant goes into a state of hibernation. Although the plant seems to have lost all its energy and life force, underneath the surface, a mature ginger root is completely developed and ready to be harvested. This root now contains all the energy, nutrients, and vitamins of the plant, and it is like a hidden source of new life and vitality. So when you feel like you are lacking in energy, and it is much harder for you to move through the colder and shorter days in wintertime, it is time to discover your hidden root that always holds a great amount of vitality and energy reserve for you. This root is your inner sun, also known as your solar plexus chakra, which is connected to your personal strength and power to overcome fear and procrastination, and the awakening of your passion through the belief in your own talents and gifts. The way to keep your energy levels high is by accessing your own metaphorical ginger root and discover the hidden potential that lies in store for you there. Allow me to help you discover this hidden treasure. First of all, I encourage you to embrace the concept of moderation, by which I mean taking small pieces at a time from this root to keep the energy gently flowing and your inner sun shining at a consistent level. This is not the time to fully burst into action just yet, but to move forwards at a slower pace, cultivating new ideas and plans and fueling your vision and enthusiasm for them to grow and develop into tangible results. It is rather a time to keep warm and comfortable on all levels of your being and care for the foundation of your existence. On a physical level, this means engaging in gentle movement and exercise, preferably outside during the lightest hours of the day, so that the natural sunlight can enhance the light of your inner sun. When you put layers of clothing on your bodies, bless them for protecting you and for keeping you warm and comfortable. Do not focus on the cold and the harsh weather conditions and the gloomy appearance of a world immersed in the spirit of winter, but on what you can do to keep warm and comfortable. Allow your homes and places of work to reflect the warmth of the sun by switching on lights and burning candles, and by implementing a warm and pleasant atmosphere. These simple activities allow your vibration to resonate with that of your inner metaphorical ginger root, which means that the energy is focused on vitality, warmth, light, and well-being. Spiritually, you can access and release the energy of your inner sun by looking back at your personal harvest this past year. What have you learned? How have you grown? What have you achieved when it comes to your goals and dreams? As a human being, you always contribute to the development of your metaphorical ginger root, because you cannot live without gaining experience. You cannot live without discovering new talents and gifts. You cannot live without contributing to the energy frequency of your planet. It does not matter how small or insignificant these contributions in growth and expansion may seem to you. They matter, and it is important for you to recognize them and give yourself credit for them. They were the fuel for your inner sun to shine and the nutrition for your ginger root to grow. Every one of you has their own inner power center, their place of personal power and internal drive. But it takes a look of love, worthiness, and appreciation to fully see and accept it in yourself. So my encouragement to you, dear ones, is to evaluate what has gone well, what gems you have found even in the midst of turmoil and failures, where you have shown your strength and resilience, what fears you have conquered, what progression you have made in challenging areas, and where you have shown kindness to others. Recognize your worth and value, dear ones, and use the freed up energy that arises from your ginger root to uphold your vitality, motivation, and passion, and use it to prepare for a new season of growth, where the sun will warm up your planet again, and the natural cycles on Earth continue in compliance with their natural rhythms. The bottom line of my message, dear ones, is that you can hold the light even in the darkness, just as you can warm yourselves up by the power of your inner sun when the season turns cold and grim. Know that nothing that you do goes unnoticed, and that none of the energy that you invest to better yourself and your life is ever wasted. It goes straight to the development of your ginger root and the enhancement of your inner sun. Be proud of yourselves, dear ones, for simply being on this earth and engaging in the variety and duality of life. Build yourselves up, for you are all magnificent treasures in your own right, and because of that, you are greatly loved and appreciated. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed Archangel Haniel's message for us, and if you did, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment in the comment section below if you would like to do so. I'm sending you lots of love, light and blessings. Until next time, Namaste.